Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and today I'm going to show you how to integrate the VS visual synthesizer with the DAW Ableton Live. This means that you can use the information inside your Ableton Live composition to trigger events on the VS visual synthesizer. So let's get right into it. We already have a VS here, and we have a track that I've made before. So first thing that I'm going to do is, for example, use the kick to trigger an event on VS. So I'm going to start by creating a MIDI track and calling it kick. And now to do the routing, I'm going to choose MIDI from, and I'm going to choose kick. And MIDI to, I'm going to choose VS and the respective channel, which this time is going to be channel 1. Then I need to arm the track, make sure that the track is armed, and now we go back to the VS. And here on VS, what I have to do is just turn the MIDI trigger on. It's already on channel 1, so if I start playing it, you can see that the material is being triggered by the kick. So now let's do this for another track. For example, let's insert MIDI track, and let's do this for the snare. So snare, MIDI from channel 3 snare, and MIDI to VS, but now we choose the channel 2 on VS. Enable the track, and now go back to VS. Second layer, I'm gonna choose the second layer, enable the layer, and now let's choose a material. I'm going to turn this material into a triangle. Turn trigger mode to MIDI. Choose channel 2. And now if I play it, you can see that the snare is triggering the triangle. So now we have 2 events triggered by 2 different tracks. Now let's do another one just to show you how really simple this is. Hi-hats. MIDI from hi-hats, MIDI to VS, channel 3, and arm. Okay, back to VS. And now third layer, choose, for example, this comet, turn trigger MIDI, and choose channel 3. So now if I play, enable the layer, you can see that the hi-hats are being triggered, everything. So we have 3 tracks and 3 events being triggered. One useful thing to know in Ableton Live is that you can pick up your MIDI tracks that you're sending to VS and group them. And for example, call them VS MIDI. And you can close this and you don't have your arrangement so cluttered with tracks. Okay, so we got the MIDI events covered. Now let me show you how we can use audio to trigger events on VS. You can choose any track to send its audio to VS, or you can choose a group of tracks. And to do that, that's what I did here. I created an audio group called Music. And what I'm going to do now is here that we have audio 2, instead of going to the master, it's going to VS. And it's still, we can still hear it, as you can see, because what will happen when it reaches VS is that it will go through and audio from the VS will be sent to the master. So now here on VS, I'm going to open it. I'm going to choose the layer 4, for example, for it to be triggered by the audio. If I enable the layer, as you can see, it's already full on. So what I have to do now is drop the brightness to 0, so we have nothing. And as you can check here on envelope generator 1, we have a default value of brightness to 1. So I'm going to bring that to 0, and I'm going to change it to amplitude modulation 1 instead. So I'm going to bring brightness in amplitude modulation 1 to maximum. And now we can go here to the audio modulators, in which we have 4, but we're using 1. And if I play it, I'm going to solo the track so you can see it better. The every time the audio goes over the threshold, it will trigger the layers to play. If I put it lower, it will be more triggered, and if I put it up, it's not triggered at all. You have two modes of work in audio modulator. You have gate and you have spectrum. So here on spectrum, for example, if I choose the high frequencies, I can put it reacting to the high frequencies, as you can see. And with these two modes, you can use the audio to trigger events on VS. So easily and really fast, we have made some visuals all triggered by either MIDI events or audio events on VS. So this was it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. There are more tutorials like this coming up. We will see you again on the next one. Goodbye.